light. Here we go. Well, how is it going? As you can tell, it's raining here. So I think they're predicting, at least rain next couple days for us, maybe into most all of the weekend. So it may be kind of a wet time, but I'm sure we'll figure something out or do something. Um, well, one thing I will mention is that we are actually at our house today. We're not with my mother-in-law and father-in-law. Um, they pretty much had an overly exhausting day, and they just wanted to kind of stay home and veg, which I don't blame them. We're pretty tuckered out too. Probably once I get inside here, I'm going to probably crash here shortly too. I just got back from going to Dairy Queen, picked us up some Guardians of the Galaxy Blizzards. They look really good, so we'll try those out and see how they are. I'll be honest with you, I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy. I haven't at all. So there's actually probably a lot of things I haven't seen yet. I haven't seen the new Star Wars. I feel completely like I don't know. I feel like I've sinned terribly because I have not seen the latest Star Wars movie, and it's already on out on Blu-ray and stuff now. So I'm slacking. I don't know what's going on. I guess I just don't know what's going on with me, guys. I'm sure I'll watch it here soon. Well, before I left for Dairy Queen, Cassie was in there napping, so I thought that'd be a good time to try to see if I can get any further on the RC plane that I'm working on, which I'm glad to say it is almost complete. There is a couple last minute little things, but it's nothing real bad. The last little bits shouldn't take real long. They're just it's a bunch of little stuff really more than anything else. I got pretty much the bulk of the major stuff done with. A little insight into the actual plane itself. I pretty much have not really revealed too much about it. I think my wife revealed a little more than what I did. I was kind of keeping a hush-hush. Just because I think it was one of those that, when it's being put together, you really can't recognize it. It actually is sort of a plane that is, actually based off of something. Not just your typical Army plane or Navy plane or, a jet or something like that. It's actually based off of a TV show or cartoon. So that kind of puts it in its own little category, I think. So I didn't want to reveal too much about it, but we'll go ahead and mention it now. It is the Sea Duck, which is based off of Disney's Tailspin, which is a cartoon that I grew up with. I believe it was around the early 90s or so. So that's what the plane actually is based from. So and actually it was kind of a when I started getting back into RC planes, that was one thing that I really kind of wanted to do, is to either on my own try to scratch build something, or if somebody actually had designed one. I wanted to see if anybody out there had actually tackled the Sea Duck from Tailspin, and there were some people that had actually attempted to do a build of it, and the guys at Flight Test only just probably earlier. It was about this time last year, I think. It was last year definitely that they had actually released their version of it, and I was so super excited about it that I was like, I've got to get that. It's perfect. So I did get one of their kits. And have now put it together, and it's, like I said, it's this close to being ready to take it out for a maiden flight. So real super excited about that. As far as anything else going on, nothing really. Like I said, I think we're going to kind of get some rest and stuff, and then probably be ready to go for Friday. So we'll see how that goes. something I did kind of want to mention since we're talking about RC planes. I think some people have asked or have kind of made a mention in the comments about incorporating more of my RC plane stuff into my Wikipedia channel here. I probably what I was thinking of was just not really incorporate it, super heavily, but just kind of give little snippets and look inside of the whole world of me doing my RC plane stuff. The reason why is because I had actually had the Perky Planes channel before I ever even kind of opened up the whole Wikipedia thing. So I already sort of established, the Perky Planes was going to be my RC plane channel. So that's pretty much where all that stuff sort of goes. Like I said, here on Wikipedia, I will probably just give you guys little snippets and maybe some inside peeks, of some stuff that may not be shown on Perky Planes. Perky Planes, I try to keep it from more of a technical perspective. I like to, really showcase more of the technical side of things regarding RC planes. Something that basically most RC plane guys would probably enjoy watching. Not so much, people that aren't really into that particular hobby. So that's kind of where I'm kind of at with that. So like I said, I'll give you guys little snippets and little sneak peeks at things. I'll probably include some, a little bit of sample footage here and there. But I think, a lot of the meat of the RC plane hobby and a lot of the more detailed, detailed, in-depth, technical stuff is going to, of course, go on Perky Planes. So, and I try to keep Perky Planes not just, purely educational and RC, geek-like stuff, but I try to keep it, I try to put some little bit of entertainment to it, as well. Try to make it fun for people to watch. So, but, so that's kind of where all the more technical overview kind of goes. And like I said, you guys, I'll probably just give you guys a little sneak peek into that whole world. Kind of like Adam the Woo in his Daily Woo channel. He had the regular Adam the Woo channel, which did his adventure stuff and all that, and the Daily Woo, just his normal everyday activities. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And like I said, I've had Perky Planes, for quite a while, and it's kind of been my baby originally. So that's kind of what's going on with that. As far as anything else, nothing I can think of really. Okay, strangest thing. My camera just all of a sudden just stopped recording. I don't know why. Something else I want to mention also here real quick is on the Perky Planes channel, I will actually show more in-depth stuff in terms of the build process. You guys have seen some little snippets of the build of this particular plane. On the Perky Planes channel, I'll actually show, a much longer, video that kind of showcases more of the build process. So I'll show stuff like that too on there. Well, I'm going to stop for now. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get inside and enjoy our blizzards and get ready for bed. Because like I said, it's getting close to bedtime. So I do want to thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. And I will see you in the next video.